He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied up at 14. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The defensive tackle Kyle Williams there for the stop. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Richardson hit it. He fumbles it. The big fella. All right, not the result that you were hoping, though. You can replay the challenge right now. Now the Colts offense ready here for 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Under pressure, they got him again. Keith Bullock, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. That's taken on the 25. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. Defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. It's all tied up at 28. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory. First and long. Keith Bullock. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
The Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with go. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball at your 30. As we get set here, second and 10. Carr gonna throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4. From the gun, it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down. But he does have first down yardage. So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw his Carr. To the right side, complete to Miller.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Third down and 13. Carr now to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time. Flight quarterback, the way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk.
They start the drive with Peterson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the gun, here's Moon. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Moon. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
Moon to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On 1st and 10, Moon. This one into the hands of Largent. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. Sam Laporta from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you started on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he'll 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll go again with Patterson. He takes this for 3 to the 29. In on the tackle there, Ray Nitsky, and his heyday, it was before my day, it was before your day, but he was something else.
Look, I can still see that 6'6" on his jersey and him rattling running backs and getting after quarterbacks. He used to wrap his forearms up, and he just hit the big flipper and come up and thump people in the chest. He was an absolute marvel playing in the linebacker position, especially right there in the middle. A Hall of Famer in 1978, and deservedly so.
And he's 5 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Pittsburgh. Darius Hayward-Bay. 72 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Get it. Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, go.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Moon. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. 3rd and 19. And now they'll shift things around. Now Moon. And pressure once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after.
And for a Steeler touchdown. Dree Archer, 59 yards.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Jack Campbell running him down behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer.
Yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Levis now off of play action. Going deep for Diggs. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Levis throwing for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And he gives him before he gets the conversion. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On first down, Archer. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Levis back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
3rd and 3.
Now Moon. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Ready, go.
A play fake. Now Moon. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Say, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw, Moon. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic. Hey, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Moon forced out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown. Great. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Packers get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
3rd and 2. Here's Levis. That's to the sideline and pulled in.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And it's complete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a give, right side. Archer. But they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Play action now. Levis. That is in.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it.
And here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10, it's Levis.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And solid field position here as they take over at their 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. A quick throw caught by Rice. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On second down, here's Moon. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Moon. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. SOS. Flash 52, Flash 52.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Play action. It's Moon.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
To throw on second down, Moon steps away to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
70 Lions. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Moon.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 62. Well, that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Moon.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Check nickel.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Jam. Rush in.
Off play action. Moon.
Open man right side is Rice.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Watch the shot.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
And this dominant defensive performance can... This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about it. More up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
To come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
He'll buy some time right. And he slides as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Off the play fake, Levis.
They'll roll him out right.
Levis in trouble, down he goes.
Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. 60
Back to throw. Moon dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they have to get him get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And
he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. There's there to get him.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want...
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Watch the twins.
19 Lions.
52. They were pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Check 52.
On first down, it's Moon. Being chased out left. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake. Moon rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's good.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive faster to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Again, Peterson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They run over center with Peterson. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's third down at 5.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Buffalo 18.
Watch Mike. They gonna need some
Looking to throw. Moon buying time to his left. That is caught, and he is going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just get from coast to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Heavy on the edges. Tighten up.
Hawk 70.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Here comes second down.
Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Now a first down throw. Moon That one caught by Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Moon. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check. No, check. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Moon. Flush to his right. And he away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
52. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Back to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And off it goes.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.